Welcome, Capricorn, to your monthly horoscope for August for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. You can also chat with me direct on Twitter at Horoscope Ace, or please join Elisa and I for the daily astrology and tarot video show, which is proving great fun. You can grab your free written daily horoscope each day too. Or if you'd like to ascend above your zodiac sign, check out my affordable range of personal astrology reports, or consider a one-to-one with me. Please see the links beneath this video. Now, you're at that point in the year when the sun is making its way through your sector of transitions. Now, transitions can take the characteristics of all sorts of parts of our lives. So we can have our intent, where we're enthused. It can be where we're loved up. It can be where we earn money. So some kind of transition is available to you if you need to embrace this. But on the 3rd of this month, we do have a full moon, and that full moon occurs in the part of your horoscope to do with your sense of self-worth. How is that faring in terms of your alliances with others? If it's going well, this can be a time for you to make progress. If there are some challenges, the full moon also embraces the more erratic energy of Uranus, which could see you maybe changing things up a little bit, particularly if you feel that you're rather limited or you can't be very creative or spontaneous. Now, if you're wanting to improve your financial situation, there may be some juggling to do over the following 2 weeks, and that may mean being a little bit more self-disciplined in your approach. But Mars, the planet of drive, is in your sector of emotion through till the 6th of January next year, and is clashing with the 3 big hitters that are all in your sign. So for the first 10 days, it's going to be Mars in a right angle with Jupiter. From the 5th through to the 21st with Pluto, and then in the last 10 days with Saturn. Therefore, the potential to have some kind of frayed or jagged edge with someone close to you is really quite strong this month. If your desire to manifest your needs as an individual is much more dominant in terms of your interactions with someone else, and that's where a transition could unfold. Also, Mercury, the planet of communication, has gone through a long transit in your sector of relating, including that retrograde. And on the 5th of this month, it too moves into the deep and rather penetrating 8th house. If you feel you need to embrace more healing or more occult methods in order to understand your situation, then do take the opportunity to read up, contact someone who can help to guide you if you are thinking of letting go of some elements of your existence. The 8th house can be about ends, frankly, but it can be about the phoenix. It can be new beginnings arising from the ashes. But sometimes when we need to let go of something that we've been deeply involved with, deeply invested in, it can actually be very painful in order to make a change. But Mars is likely to make you a lot less patient between now and early January. And this is a month when, if you feel that something needs to be said that you've been holding back from expressing until now, you may surprise someone with the force of your argument and point of view. Now, it is true to say that on the 7th, Venus makes its way into a gorgeous part of your horoscope. So it just does presage the concept that if there is a relationship or there are strands and connections with others that you do cherish, this can bring about a renaissance and improvement, particularly where you can work in a more collaborative way. It's where you can't work collaboratively, or where someone has very different values to you, where there could be some kind of pinch point this month. Now, from the 11th through to the 21st, the Sun is in an awesome angle with Mars, so you can turn this to your advantage. If you're wanting to transform your property, your home, in some way, perhaps by upgrading it, adding a new bathroom or kitchen, considering moving, it could be upsizing, it could be downsizing. It just depends on what's right for you. You can show a lot of determination and drive to change things in the way that you want. Whether you want to grapple with your outdoor space or your indoor space by making some physical changes is really down to you. Now on the 15th, Uranus goes into a retrograde, which is going to last for some time. This has been in a very creative part of your horoscope since the middle of June 18 to the middle of November 18, from March 19, and now all of this year. And it's pushing you to feel a sense of excitement. So it's retrograde could be that some of the things you've been trying out and changing in recent months, you'll want to analyse to see how well they're working. So a deeper time of reflection is possible. Now on the 19th there is a new moon, and this is going to take you through till the middle of September and can see you very determined around your physical space and also longer term finances. But on the 20th, Mercury moves into a very inquisitive part of your situation, followed by the Sun on the 22nd. If it's possible where you're located to break out in some way, be more free-spirited, perhaps travel somewhere, you're likely to want to do it because that change of scene can actually be really cathartic for you. You're going to be very, very creative as this month draws to a close too, Capricorn, because both the Sun and Mercury link brilliantly to Jupiter and Pluto in your sign. And if there is something new that you want to get off the ground, and it involves expansion in some way, this can be a perfect time to execute your plan, providing you're patient in your approach. Now, being thorough, consistent, and taking things on a step-by-step basis is often part of your natural DNA. So why is it being challenged this month? It is, quite frankly, just Mars. And Mars, in this very tense right angle with these three big hinters, just asks you to keep going through the processes. Now, as the month draws to a close, Pluto in your sign is in opposition with Venus. Is someone going to enter your orbit who really takes your fancy, makes your pulse race quicker? It's entirely possible, Capricorn. But if you're promising something or someone's promising something to you, it needs to be something really meaningful, particularly around a relationship. But your desire side can certainly be ramped up. And with that energy in your ninth solar house, could be someone very different or who has a very unique way of expressing their truth that you find to be particularly evocative and attractive. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you would like to check out the links below, please do. But for now, take care, stay safe, and goodbye.